Same English, different rhythm. Welcome to the Slow Speaker.
Take a breath. Slow down. Welcome back to the studio. I'm Leo.
And I'm Lily. Good morning, Leo. How are you feeling today?
I am feeling wonderful, Lily. I woke up today, I saw the sun, and I felt happy. How about you?
I feel the same. I love the early morning. It is so quiet. It is the only time of the day when I feel truly calm.
You are a true morning person.
I am. But Leo, many of our listeners are not morning people. For many people, waking up is very difficult. It is noisy, it is fast, and it is stressful.
That is why we are here. Today, we are going to take the stress out of the morning. We're going to learn the morning routine.
A routine. That is a great word. Routine. It means the things we do every day.
Exactly. For an A1 beginner, learning your routine is the secret key to fluency. Why? Because you do these things every day. You don't need a book to remember them, you just need to look at your life.
Today's script is long, slow, and full of practice. We are going to walk through the house, room by room, and learn every single word you need.
Before we start, please remember to like this video. If you want to learn English at a human pace, subscribe to the Slow Speaker.
We love seeing our family grow. Now, Leo, let's go to the bedroom.
We begin in the bed. It is 7 a.m. Your eyes open. Lily, what is the first verb we use?
The first verb is wake up. W-A-K-E.
I wake up at 7 a.m. Listeners, let's practice this very slowly. Repeat after Lily.
I wake up.
Again.
I wake up.
Good. Now, Lily, here is the question. Do you leave the bed immediately?
Oh no, I stay in bed. I think about my day, I look at my phone. I'm awake, but my body is still under the blankets.
This is the difference between wake up and get up.
Ah, get up. G-E-T.
Exactly. Get up means your feet touch the floor. You leave the bed.
So I can say, I wake up at 7, but I get up at 7:15.
Perfect. Let's practice that long sentence. It's a bit harder, but you can do it.
I wake up at 7, but I get up at 7:15.
Excellent. Now, there is one more thing we do in the bedroom before we leave. We fix the bed. We make it look nice. Lily, what do we say?
We say, I make the bed. M-A-K-E.
I make my bed every morning.
Some people don't make their bed, Leo.
That's true. But in English class, we always make the bed. It is a good way to practice the verb make.
Let's repeat all 3 bedroom actions. 1, I wake up. 2, I get up. 3, I make the bed.
Very good. Now we are standing up. We are awake. Let's go to the bathroom. The bathroom is the most important room for action verbs.
Yes. First, I go to the sink. I have a toothbrush. What do I do, Leo?
You brush your teeth. B-R-U-S-H.
I brush my teeth. Let's say it 3 times. It's a bit difficult to say teeth.
I brush my teeth.
I brush my teeth.
I brush my teeth.
Good. Now, my face, I use water and soap.
We use the verb wash. W-A-S-H.
I wash my face.
I wash my face with warm water.
And then the big one. I stand under the water. I clean my whole body.
We say, I take a shower. T-A-K-E.
I take a shower. This is interesting, Leo. We don't say I wash a shower or I do a shower.
No, in English, we take a shower. It is a set phrase. You must remember the verb take.
What if I'm in a hotel and there is no shower? There is only a big tub of water.
Then you take a bath. B-A-T-H.
I take a bath.
Let's practice take a shower one more time. It is very common.
I take a shower.
Great. Now, Lily, after the shower, you need to fix your hair. What do you do?
I have ginger hair, so it is very messy. I use a brush. I say, I brush my hair.
Or if you use a comb, you say, I comb my hair. C-O-M-B.
I brush my hair or I comb my hair.
Perfect. Let's review the bathroom. 1. I brush my teeth. 2. I wash my face. 3. I take a shower. 4. I brush my hair. Now we are clean, but we are hungry. We go to the kitchen.
I love this part. The kitchen is my favorite room. Leo, what is the first thing you do?
Coffee. I need coffee. I use the verb make.
I make coffee.
I make coffee every morning.
I'm different. I don't like coffee. I make tea. T-E-A.
I make tea. Good. Now we have a drink, but we need a meal, the first meal of the day.
It is breakfast. B-R-E-A-K-F-A-S-T.
What verb do we use for breakfast, Lily?
We have two options. We can say, I eat breakfast, E-A-T,
Or
or we can say, I have breakfast, H-A-V-E.
I have breakfast sounds very natural. Let's practice that. I have breakfast at 8 a.m.
I have breakfast at 8 a.m.
What do you have for breakfast?
I have eggs and toast.
I have cereal and milk.
I have fruit and yogurt.
Look at all these sentences. You are speaking so much English already. Let's repeat. I make coffee. I have breakfast. We are full. We are happy. Now we need to put on our clothes.
Yes, we cannot go to work in our pajamas.
No. To describe the whole process of putting on clothes, we say, I get dressed. D-R-E-S-S-E-D.
I get dressed. Let's say it together.
I get dressed.
I get dressed.
Now, if you want to talk about one specific thing, like your shoes, you use the phrase put on.
I put on my shoes. P-U-T.
I put on my coat.
I put on my glasses.
I put on my watch.
Put on is a very useful phrasal verb. It means to place something on your body.
Exactly. So I get dressed. I put on my shoes. Finally, we are ready. We have our bag. We have our keys. Where are we going?
We are leaving. The verb is leave. L-E-A-V-E.
I leave the house. I leave the house at 8:30 a.m.
Or you can say where you are going. I go to work.
I go to school.
I walk to the bus stop.
Let's practice. I leave the house.
I leave the house.
That was a lot of words. Now we're going to do something special. We're going to tell a story.
A story about a morning?
Yes. I will say a sentence, and I want you, the listeners, to repeat it. We will go slowly, from the bed to the front door.
I will say the sentences too. Are you ready?
Let's go. I wake up at 7. I get up at 7:10. I make my bed. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I go to the kitchen. I make a cup of coffee. I have breakfast. I get dressed. I put on my shoes. I leave the house.
Wow, that was a perfect English paragraph. If you can say those sentences, you can talk about your life.
And notice we used the present simple. I wake, I brush, I have. It is the easiest and most important tense in English.
Leo, I have a question. How can I remember these words tomorrow when I'm alone?
This is my favorite tip. I call it the inner voice.
What does that mean?
Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, do not think in your native language. Try to think in English.
In my head?
Yes, when you are brushing your teeth, say in your mind, I am brushing my teeth. When you are drinking your coffee, think, I am drinking coffee.
It's like being the director of a movie. I am narrating my own life.
Exactly. This is the best way to think in English. You don't need a book. You don't need a teacher. You just need your brush and your coffee.
That is so powerful. If I do that every day, the words will become natural.
They will. It builds a bridge in your brain between the action and the English word. Let's show the listeners how to use these words with a friend. Lily, let's pretend we are talking at work.
Okay, I am drinking my tea.
Morning, Lily. You look very happy today. What time did you wake up?
Good morning, Leo. I woke up at 6 a.m. I am a morning person, remember?
6 a.m.? That is too early for me. I woke up at 7:30. Did you have a good breakfast?
Yes, I had eggs and toast. It was delicious. Did you have breakfast?
No, I didn't have time. I just made coffee, I got dressed, and I left the house.
Oh no, you must be hungry. Here, have a biscuit.
Thank you, Lily. You are the best.
Back to normal voice. See? We used all the words in a real conversation.
Exactly. What time did you wake up and what did you have for breakfast are perfect questions for small talk. Before we finish, let's do one last review. I will say the room, and Lily, you say the action. The bedroom.
Wake up. Get up. Make the bed.
The bathroom.
Brush teeth. Wash face. Take a shower.
The kitchen.
Make coffee. Have breakfast.
Getting ready.
Get dressed. Put on shoes.
Leaving.
Leave the house. Go to work.
Fantastic. You have learned over 20 new words and phrases today.
Now, we want to hear from you.
Yes, we have a homework assignment for you. Don't worry, it is easy.
Go to the comments section below.
Write 2 sentences about your morning.
Tell us, what time do you wake up and what do you have for breakfast?
For example, I wake up at 8 a.m. I have coffee and bread.
We will read every comment. We want to know our slow speaker community.
Well, Lily, the sun is high in the sky. Our morning is over.
It is time for us to go, but I feel very happy. I think our listeners learned a lot today.
I think so too. Remember, everyone, English is not a race.
It is a routine. Do a little bit every day.
Take a breath
Slow down.
and speak slowly.
Thank you for watching episode 7. We will see you in episode 8.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.